welcome back to WWE 13 Universe. I am your host Shitch, and you are watching Friday Night SmackDown as we are just 2 more episodes following tonight's episode away from Hell in a Cell, the next SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. And we have got an absolutely stacked show for you tonight following CM Punk's Open Challenge kicking off the show. Damien Sandow is set to go one-on-one with Rey Mysterio after a masterful plot from Sandow, clearly manipulating the big boss man into helping get him close to the United States Championship. Rey Mysterio is set to take out Damien Sandow in singles competition later on tonight. Then, the Divas Championship situation continues to develop. We found out last week on SmackDown one of the participants in the Divas Championship matchup. Tonight, Eve versus AJ Lee. We'll find out who is advancing once more towards the Divas Championship match at Hell in a Cell. Then, the WWE Tag Team Championship will be on the line after redemption was achieved in the 6-man Battle Royal a couple weeks ago here on SmackDown. Drew McIntyre pinning Christian. The Celtic Cross will once again challenge Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The do or die for this once again team. And in our main event, the World Heavyweight Champion himself returns to action. Will he pay the price for laying his hands on Randy Orton last week? That is to be seen, but he's got to focus on a different challenge because he'll be facing off against the returning Triple H. Both men had their arms broken by Brock Lesnar a few weeks back at SummerSlam. Both are in action tonight, and they're going to be going head to head. Now let's get it started with that open challenge from CM Punk.
The following contest is for the European Championship. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the European Champion,
CM Punk wears the European Championship proudly, and it has helped kind of establish him as a mainstay, an important part of Friday nights, truth be told. I think it's benefited him as much as he has benefited it. He has been on a roll as of late with his European Championship Open challenges. Will those continue to be a success for Punk tonight? You never know who's going to answer the challenge. So far, he has been very successful in his championship defenses, but you never know who is going to step up to the plate. You never know who is going to try and knock this man down and get their career rolling. The European Championship is a title all about kind of creating opportunities, creating stars, and so right now CM Punk has definitely brought that to life, as it has really brought his career to life. Oh.
Introducing the challenger, weighing in at 426 pounds, Rikishi.
Well, the man we saw turn on his own sons in favor of his best buds, Too Cool. Rikishi comes down to the ring here tonight, and just once a man who got quite a loud reaction of cheers from the crowd. Unfortunately, he has soured the crowd a little bit towards him. You absolutely can't blame the crowd for not being as keen of this guy. The guy literally took out his own 2 sons, well, one of his sons. We haven't actually seen him step up to Jimmy Uso yet. But, nonetheless, Rikishi insists he is too cool. He is amongst Scotty 2 Hottie, Grandmaster Sexay, and the challenge has been laid down by the Usos. They want to take out Too Cool. They've challenged them to a match next week on SmackDown. The Usos against Too Cool, and the Usos say that if they manage to defeat Too Cool next week, they want their father in the ring in some capacity at Hell in a Cell. So here we go. CM Punk, Rikishi locking up to start things off, and Punk with a drop kick to the back. That didn't even phase Rikishi. It's crazy to think, though, tonight the WWE Tag Team titles are on the line as well. You know, the Celtic Cross getting that shot against Edge and Christian, and after we saw Drew McIntyre get the pinfall victory over Christian in that Battle Royal, you gotta think, perhaps momentum has shifted, perhaps now is the time. And if you're Drew McIntyre, imagine walking into the Armageddon Hell in a Cell in just under, just over, sorry, just over 2 weeks' time, wearing the WWE Tag Team title.
And there's a devastating
Could be an
kick from CM
absolutely
Punk.
huge point in time for Drew McIntyre later on tonight.
Rikishi turns it around.
As Hell in a Cell draws nearer, don't forget that in 2 days' time, Raw will present Night of Champions. I won't be talking about that too much here as this is SmackDown, but I do want to draw the reminder that Night of Champions is coming your way this Sunday. Oh, look at the strength of Rikishi as he just pushes Punk flat on his back. One of those quick shots to the face. Rikishi now from behind, sending CM Punk into the corner, full force. Punk now, crushed in the corner by CM Punk. By Rikishi. CM Punk was crushed in the corner by Rikishi, not by CM Punk. That would not make any sense. Knees to the face there. Punk is going to want to try and keep Rikishi grounded. I think is going to be his best chance here. Doesn't often go up against these super heavyweight types. Saying that though, Punk not going to back down. The self-professed best in the world.
Rikishi turns the table. Great reversal by Rikishi. Whoa! And he fights his way out.
Punk perhaps calling for that signature knee of his already. Is this going to be enough? Shooting off into the corner, okay. Change of plans there by CM Punk. Perhaps he knew something we didn't.
And did you hear the impact on that kick? What's he planning here?
Now, setting up on the ropes. Elbow across the chest. Here's the cover. Not nearly enough yet. CM Punk now sending Rikishi into the ropes. He ducks that one and goes for the kick there, but Rikishi quick out of the way. Wonderful to see either of the Usos make an appearance in this matchup tonight, or Too Cool for that matter. This one could get real messy for CM Punk, who claims he is going to continue doing open challenges for as long as he possibly can. So far we've seen him overcome Yoshitatsu, Goldust, and Jack Swagger. Now Rikishi stepping up to the challenge. Each man trying their best to become European champion.
Rikishi goes behind. Oh, and he got dropped.
Punk has promised that he will do one open challenge every week until Hell in a Cell, and then he'll culminate it all off with one more at Hell in a Cell. It's not that he's not going to continue from there on, it's just that, well, he wants to give himself a break at some point. Punk now heading up to the top, crossbody there, catches Rikishi, hooks the leg, very smart. A lot of people, you know, that they'll get a little too confident, they won't hook the leg. CM Punk not one of those, goes into the corner, here's the knee. And CM Punk thinking he's got this one all finished up as Rikishi fades over, and okay, I guess fair enough. Maybe not feeling confident enough to do the go to sleep. Gonna try and make Rikishi tap out instead. You gotta respect the effort here by CM Punk. A lot of people, you know, they kind of accept someone like Rikishi probably not gonna tap too easily. Knees to the back of the head of CM Punk, and Rikishi is he is now back in this matchup. I think Rikishi is getting bested right now by CM Punk. Technical skill and speed paying off here with that moonsault. Is this gonna be enough? Yes! CM Punk wrapping it up with a moonsault. You very rarely see him bust out a move like that. And that was enough. So the open challenges will continue for another week. You love to see it. CM Punk, still European champion. I've got to say, it's definitely the outcome I was hoping for. I feel like this is too soon for Rikishi, personally, but, you know, he could have won it. I don't think I would have hated it too much, but, CM Punk is just my pick right now. The man is on fire. His win rate is slowly catching up to his loss rate. This has really been a great season for Punk, and it will continue to be one if he keeps this up. But up next, Damien Sandow, the SmackDown Money in the Bank briefcase holder, faces off against the United States Champion Rey Mysterio one-on-one.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Big Boss Man, from Palo Alto, California, weighing 247 pounds, the self-professed intellectual savior of the masses, Damien Sandow.
Well, I don't agree with this at all. The Big Boss Man has absolutely no reason to be here. Big Boss Man coming down to the ring behind Damien Sandow. This is not... He has no right to be here. He doesn't have a manager's license. He's got no actual purpose being at ringside, and no association with Damien Sandow whatsoever contractually. He has no right to be coming down to that ring behind Sandow. And I feel like someone needs to step in and do something. Nonetheless, Rey Mysterio, he's a tough cookie, and I believe he'll be able to overcome these odds. A lot of people thinking Rey Mysterio is finished, that his United States Championship reign is in jeopardy a couple weeks' time at Hell in a Cell. I think Rey Mysterio will find a way to pull through. He's got 16 days to devise how he's going to win a triple threat steel cage match, and I think he can do it. Mysterio had a great showing against Randy Orton a couple weeks on SmackDown. He took a hard loss following an RKO after the 619, one of the craziest combinations of moves I've seen in a good long while. But you know what? That's no mark on Rey Mysterio. That is entirely props to the skill and talent of Randy Orton, a man that I believe Rey Mysterio actually, he's got his respect for coming out of that matchup. I don't think that was a heated or blood feud type thing. I think you're looking at two guys with a lot of mutual respect for one another, and a lot of people believe that one day Rey Mysterio will be more heavily involved with the World Heavyweight Championship here on SmackDown.
A battle of wills now. And Mysterio's quickness gets him out.
You're going to want to keep a close eye on this one. Of course, Damien Sandow, you speak about people who will be in line for World Heavyweight Championships. Damien Sandow, the briefcase holder for the World Heavyweight Championship. He can get a world title shot anytime he wants. If he wants to step in on Triple H and Kane's match in our main event tonight, he can do that. Look at that aerial ability of Rey Mysterio as he goes in for the cover there. Man at ringside, the Big Boss Man, someone that Rey Mysterio is no stranger to.
Nice dodge there.
Of course, the winner of the Hell in a Cell US Championship match. I say Hell in a Cell because it's at Hell in a Cell, not because it's in Hell in a Cell. Don't know who decided to name it that, but they did.
Goes behind.
The winner of that match will be almost definitely the representative of SmackDown at Survivor Series. So there's a lot of pressure right now to make sure that your champions are at tip-top shape. Of course, Raw has one more pay-per-view, Vengeance, just before Survivor Series in November. Feels a little bit premature to be talking about Survivor Series. I know we're only in the middle of September right now, but you have to look towards the big ones, and that is the next big one.
And he dodges that one.
The battle for brand supremacy will always be one of the biggest moments of the year. If you don't think that there is battle plans for Survivor Series going into Hell in a Cell, going into Night of Champions, Vengeance, and Unforgiven, you are sorely mistaken. All three general managers, Laurinaitis, Mick Foley, Mr. McMahon. Sorry, I forgot the Raw General Manager's name for a moment there. All three will be very much thinking about their war game, how they're going to try and come into Survivor Series and walk out the winner. They want to be the brand, the home to the champion of champions title. Last year, Big Show won that for ECW, and it was a real badge of honor. So it really added some prestige to ECW and their world's champion.
Damien controlling the head. That'll send you to the dentist. I think there's a cut under Mysterio's mask. He's wearing
They at least acknowledge that.
nicely avoided there. Mysterio into the headlock.
Mysterio seems to be really struggling to get into this matchup.
These superstars can afford to give their opponent the upper hand.
Damien Sandow can be so quick-witted though. Smarts really are his thing, and there's a moonsault that won a match just moments ago.
Great move. Mysterio squeezing down on the head. Man, the speed of Mysterio is just unreal. Oh my, the force behind that headbutt was incredible.
I've seen that before, not standing anyway.
Again.
Rey Mysterio measuring, catches Damien Sandow just barely. Sandow seems to have ducked that at just the right moment.
One has to be thinking about the possibility of a concussion. Oh yeah, any one of those shots could give you a
I'd
concussion.
definitely say Sandow is getting the best of Rey Mysterio right now.
Tremendous aggression.
For an intellectual savior, he sure is acting stupid all of a sudden. Wonder what's up with that. Can't think of 3 letters in a number combination that would have anything to do with it.
Oh my, look at this.
Rey Mysterio
Seen his opponent down.
charging over. Oh, it's gonna be a bit of a hard landing.
Now back to the ring from behind. Wow, what a drop kick.
Sandow with a roll up. This could be it. This could be all she wrote. Hold on. Reversing it. Rey Mysterio with the shoulders on the mat. And okay, here we go. Nope, not today. Not ever.
Mysterio has the headlock.
Mysterio.
Controlling the head.
You
Damien
can see the way Mysterio tried kicking the legs out from Sandow. I think we all know what he was looking for there. As did Sandow, who was one step ahead.
There's a counter by Rey. What's Mysterio gonna do now? What an impact from that kick.
Sandow knows if he gets that 619, it is game over for Damien Sandow. There's that moonsault into a cover. As I say, Punk won with that just earlier tonight.
Incredible counter. And there is no solace from Damien Sandow now.
Damien Sandow getting all riled up here. You notice that real mean streak come out into Sandow from time to time, and
Damien Sandow gets the
I don't really know what happened there. I'll be completely honest. I have no idea, but we're going to roll with it. He hooked the tights. There you go. He hooked the tights. Damien Sandow with a handful of tights. Typical. Despicable. Well, he's pinned the United States champion, and it won't come down to a pinfall inside the steel cage. And these two, you know, they're real proud of each other. They're real happy-go-lucky, buddy-buddy. We'll see just how that relationship happens to exist on the Friday following 16 days from now, because I have a funny feeling these two won't be friends and raising each other's arms when one of them has the US title and the other one doesn't, if they do truly screw Mysterio out of the United States Championship.
Following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making her way to the ring, representing with Femme Fatale from Denver, Colorado.
Well, I've always said that this Femme Fatale was a risky move. There are only 6 women here on SmackDown. You divide them up anymore, things are going to get a little bit sticky. And that sounds really gross, I didn't mean it like that. And I think we're going to see that kind of situation arise before our very eyes next week on SmackDown if AJ Lee is able to defeat Eve, because right now as it currently stands, next week on SmackDown, it is currently at least a triple threat involving Alicia Fox and Nikki Bella. The winner of this matchup will advance to the four-way match at Hell in a Cell, where it will be Beth Phoenix, Lita, the winner of this match, and the winner of next week's match, which will be a triple threat featuring the two losers, as well as Nikki Bella. And the way it's currently shaping up, those two losers could both be from Femme Fatale, and we could be looking at a triple threat match between three allies next week for one spot in the Divas Championship match. Femme Fatale could fall apart before our very eyes.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Ouch.
AJ Lee going very quick in on the offense, and who can blame her? She wants to come out on top in this one. She wants to get one step closer to achieving the dream to becoming Divas Champion. She has been in the ring with Beth Phoenix. She has been in the ring with Lita. She has not had the best track record for success, but that could all change with just one quick victory here tonight.
Squeezing down on the head.
I gotta say, I'd love to see AJ Lee win this match here tonight. Not only do I think Lita, Beth Phoenix, and AJ Lee all in the same championship bout would be fantastic, but also on top of that, I feel like it would be almost a treat to see how Femme Fatale would hold out after falling apart before our very eyes in a triple threat match for one title shot next week.
And we're going back between the ropes.
Nikki Bella claims she's the leader and she's confident that her Femme Fatale partners will help her win. She says that Eve will not fail here tonight, but regardless of what happens, it is Nikki Bella who is claiming the spot in next week's Divas Championship match. Alicia Fox has not commented on the situation, but you can imagine that there is a little bit of tension in the air to know that your so-called leader is already saying you will lay down and take a simple loss for me to be in the match. Hell in a Cell drawing nearer, it is becoming more and more important to find out exactly what matches it is that we'll be seeing at Hell in a Cell in a few weeks' time from now. Right now we've got the World Heavyweight Championship match set in stone, as well as the United States Championship. We do not know the situation when it comes to the tag team titles, and we have some of the Divas Championship matches set. That neck breaker could be enough, but AJ Lee quick to kick out there, showing that she is not finished yet. Of course, CM Punk wants to host a European Championship Open Challenge as well. It does leave two open spaces. As we say before, the Usos are looking to get their hands on their father and Too Cool in the coming weeks.
Into the cover hooks the leg, and she kicks out. These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Oh,
man! That wasn't very accurate. AJ, collar and elbow tie-up. Taken down to the floor.
Eve now going in for a cover. Has she got this? Still no.
Ow, what an elbow! Ow, hard kick to the ribs.
Can't say I'm surprised. AJ Lee is someone who we've seen clearly very determined to no longer be considered the rookie and the loser that she has been perceived as by so many of the women here on SmackDown as of late. Eve is at this point a veteran here in the women's division. She's been around since the beginning. She's not exactly seen the greatest track record, despite being a very versatile and talented women's wrestler, if you ask me. Honestly, she's been quite a highlight whenever she gets the chance to compete here on SmackDown. I'd argue Eve is perhaps the most overlooked woman on the SmackDown roster right now.
Shoulders down.
Going for the cover here. Not able to get the win. I'm liking the ice cream shirt man who is just standing perfectly. Oh no, he started moving now.
Whoa, drop kick.
He's just like posing.
That's what that is.
Following this, we have the WWE Tag Team titles on the line. I mean, what does the future hold for those titles if Edge and Christian retain tonight? Like, who steps up next? Who challenges them next? If they beat the Celtic Cross again here tonight, there's no question that they are the better team, and that puts that one to rest. But at that point, who else is left to try and dethrone Edge and Christian as the tag team titles? We start bringing teams over from ECW or from Raw? Or what do we do? I tell you, right now, Eve is in complete control of this matchup, and yet no matter what she does, every time AJ's shoulders are on the mat, there is an instant kick out from AJ. And here comes everybody's favorite, the booty poppin' moonsault. Got it. And hold on a minute now, Eve, feet on the ropes. Ref, have a look up. Typical. It's not enough sometimes. You gotta cheat to win. And Eve has secured a spot in the Divas Championship match. Well, AJ will get another shot at qualifying for the Divas Championship match next week on SmackDown. She'll have to get through through Alicia Fox and Nikki Bella in a triple threat match to claim that final spot. Right now, it's Beth Phoenix, Lita, and Eve set to compete for the Divas Championship not next Sunday, 2 weeks from Sunday. But now we move on. The WWE Tag Team Championship is on the line. Edge and Christian, the Celtic Cross. It's the rematch we've been waiting for.
The WWE Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 464 pounds, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Christian and Edge.
Edge and Christian have been holding those Tag Team Championships since WrestleMania. They've amassed quite a lengthy reign, the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions in history. Christian just surpassed most days held. Christian just surpassed the record for most days held combined, originally held by The Miz across 3 separate tag team title reigns. Christian has just recently passed that. I believe he's around the 210 mark now of days as WWE Tag Team Champion overall. Of course, for those that forget, he is a former Tag Team Champion with Tyson Kidd, the once Team Canada, you may remember, as pretty much the start of this year, I think, if not the end of last. Tyson Kidd, his partner, unfortunately someone who had to retire due to injuries. We hope that one day we'll be able to see him come back to the ring. I really missed the WWE 12 crowd eruption when he came out. That was such a hype moment. The chorus would kick in and it'd come onto the screen and the crowd would just explode. Very intense guy, Drew McIntyre, but I tell you what, he could be your next World Heavyweight Champion in just a couple weeks' time. This almost feels like a distraction here tonight from what the future holds for him. Celtic Cross say that they have somewhat of a love-hate relationship. They're not afraid to admit that they're not best friends. They're not the buddies that they once were in the past, but that they will coexist as a team and they will push to be the best tag team when the time is right, and the time is right now. So we'll see if they can do just that. Capture the WWE Tag Team titles for the first time. They are former World Tag Team Champions. They're the second team to have ever held those World Tag Team Championships. And they to this day still hold the record as the longest reigning ever Tag Team Champions over on Monday nights. But this isn't Monday nights. This is Friday nights. And this is a tag title they have... Excuse me, this is a tag team championship they have never captured. And that just makes them want it more. Sheamus, of course, a former World Heavyweight Champion. Edge, no stranger to that himself. Admittedly, Sheamus and Edge on two very different sides of the spectrum there. I believe Sheamus is the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in history, whilst Edge is the shortest. So, just a teensy tiny difference there.
What a devastating neck breaker. Edge into the headlock.
Edge.
Oh man, that neck's got to be hurt after that.
Ooh. Big suplex there, drops him flat down on the base of the neck. And there's the flapjack.
My goodness, Sheamus is just so hard to stop.
Sheamus taking this into the Celtic Cross's corner, and here comes the tag to Drew McIntyre. Great to see these two working as a team once again. This is a team that a lot of people longed to see return to their screens, and it's been really great to see them back together, whether it's short-lived or not. I think a lot of people have just enjoyed even seeing it in the first place.
And you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in the WWE. Oh, what a shot!
A tag made. Great teamwork here.
A shining example of teamwork.
One of the debatable greatest tag teams of all time in this series, of course.
That elbow did some damage. Oh my, the
What a
force behind that
vicious headbutt there by Sheamus.
makes the cover.
Still to come following this, the World Heavyweight Champion Kane returns to action. Set to face off against Triple H. We saw Kane's official return last week on on SmackDown, when he attacked Randy Orton following the main event. Randy Orton just defeated Rey Mysterio and just seconds later struck down by the World Heavyweight Champion Kane. Almost seemed to want to make it abundantly clear whose world it was here on SmackDown. Of course, Randy Orton and The Undertaker, the brother of Kane, no strangers to one another.
Knee to the gut. That'll take the fight out of you.
Taking it into the corner, and of course this makes a lot of sense. Christian and Drew McIntyre, they kind of got a score to settle right now between the two of them. They're one pinfall against each other each.
With the arm.
Christian got the deciding pinfall on Drew McIntyre to retain the tag team titles at SummerSlam, but it was Drew McIntyre that got the deciding pinfall, well, not the deciding pinfall, but he got a pinfall over Christian to be named a contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Don't expect a lot of mercy to be shown here. And he tosses his opponent to the ground. Oh!
This is really any man's game right now. You're looking at two fantastic teams on SmackDown. It's kind of crazy to think this is a match you're getting for free here on SmackDown. We saw this just a few weeks ago at SummerSlam. due to the nature of the ending of that matchup, it was highly requested that we had a rematch, and well, here it is. Oh God, no. Break a takedown.
There's almost an unknowing of what to expect.
Christian now in complete control of Drew McIntyre. Seems to be really struggling to find his footing in this match as it currently stands.
Christian always wants to steal the show. And the surfboard is being locked in, looking for the submission.
Christian really going to try and force a submission out of Drew McIntyre. That takes balls.
And he escapes the hole.
There's a vicious clothesline. Talk about longest reigns. There's another record in this matchup. Not only the longest reigning World Tag Team Champions, the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions, the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in Sheamus. We've also got the longest reigning United States Champion in Drew McIntyre. This is truly a monumental collection of superstars in one match.
He can't wait to get back in the mix.
Christian, of course, as well, historically the first man to ever win the Royal Rumble match and the main event of WrestleMania. Former WWE Champion, former World Heavyweight Champion, another former World Heavyweight Champion. European titles amongst both McIntyre and Sheamus. Here's the cover. Just a decorated set of 4 stars here on SmackDown. Teamwork there by these two.
If you ever have the displeasure of
Sheamus.
Drew McIntyre for a while, he'll go on and on.
Like he's gonna wrap this one up. Tag made to Edge. Edge is in. Bro kick! Knocks the teeth straight down Edge's throat. Here's the cover. McIntyre accidentally caught the referee. And this could spell trouble for the Celtic Cross. The referee is up. Well, that was definitely an accident on Drew McIntyre's part that I'd hope Sheamus was to understand.
These competitors trying to keep their wits about them.
Sheamus now completely in Christian now completely in control of Sheamus. Sorry, I got there eventually.
Christian, 6 feet 2 inches tall, has speed and experience.
Big dick, small brain.
Them both throughout the match.
I don't know. Here we go. Roll up. Nope. Sheamus now. Just hammering away. Poke to the eyes there by Christian.
It's a big fight feel here in this arena. The WWE Universe hanging on every move.
This is really intense.
Christian's got that look in his eye that he gets right before someone gets hurt.
Oh, there we go. Northern Lights suplex. He got him. Edge got him. What? Wow. Well, these two are victorious. That was certainly not the way I saw that one getting finished up. But it did. Sometimes an end to a match can come in just a blink of an eye, and that is exactly what we saw right there. Northern Lights suplex excellently executed by Edge, and he gets the cover. And this match is history. Wow. Say, you never know when one of these matches is going to just suddenly end like that. But nonetheless, Edge and Christian are victorious. And oh boy, they've got something to say. You know which? I think we've truly proven our point here. We really are the greatest tag team in WWE history. There's nothing left to accomplish as a team, as far as I'm concerned. Well, Christian, there is one thing we can do, we can take every other title on the menu too. Johnny, I know you're listening. We just beat one of your participants in the upcoming world title Hell in a Cell match. So how's about you give us both a title match inside that cell? I think we've earned it more than Drew. Don't you? Whoa, what? Whoa! What? What's the matter, kids? Not who you were expecting? If I'm not mistaken, I believe you just had the audacity to stand in that ring and call yourself the greatest tag team of all time. Well, me and Animal have a thing to say about that. Edge, Christian, you're looking at the only team to have held both the World Tag Team and ECW Tag Team Championships. But there's one title that's escaped LOD for over a year now, and you're wearing it. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Johnny just so happens to be my little brother. So I had a word with him, and you guys are right. You should have a title match inside the cell 2 weeks from Sunday. But it's going to be against the real greatest team in the world, so they can finally capture the only tag titles they haven't won yet. So with that being said, we'll see you inside the cell when we take your titles 2 weeks from Sunday. Oh my god! What a change!
Are you ready?
Well, it has been an absolutely massive night here on SmackDown so far. And now the in-ring return of Triple H. There he is. Triple H, of course, reminiscent of his time with Shawn Michaels, as he has formed a new formation of D-Generation X, which consists of him and the New Age Outlaws Billy Gunn and Road Dogg, who have been, what's the line I'm looking for again? MIA since, is MIA the right one? Is it actually, no. They've been missing, is what I'm trying to say, ever since they took that loss to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. We know it was Triple H who got his arm broken, but there's been no word on the status of Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. And when Triple H sets foot inside Hell in a Cell with Brock Lesnar in that match, I think he's going to be seeing red more than anybody else in that match. The heated rivalry between Triple H and Brock Lesnar has been going most of this year, and yet we've really never seen the two face off in a very decisive match.
Accompanied by Paul Bearer, representing the Aces, weighing 323 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion,
Kane. Just say his name. Well, the World Heavyweight Champion Kane makes his way down to the ring, title in hand, and Paul Bearer at ringside. It has been a while since we have seen the main man here from Friday nights, the holder of the World Heavyweight Championship, the man that was set to defend the title against The Undertaker at SummerSlam before being brutally assaulted by Brock Lesnar, who broke the arm of someone who honestly seemed indestructible. The recovery time of Brock Lesnar, of Kane and Triple H is nothing short of impressive, as Drew McIntyre is reminding us all that he's grabbed a ringside seat for this main event here. And of course, the Armageddon Hell in a Cell will involve all three men there involved: Triple H, Kane, and Drew McIntyre, as well as, of course, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and The Undertaker. Brock Lesnar, who is suspended from SmackDown until the night of Hell in a Cell. suspended without pay. He's also paid some hefty fines for using what is considered a forbidden move. The Kimura lock, although very effective, is a move that is not to be used again. These are two of the biggest and the best here on Raw, no doubt about it. Kane and Triple H, the first ever WWE champion Triple H, and one incredible World Heavyweight champion in Kane. Made the jump to SmackDown back in June at Capital Punishment. Or was that July? I don't actually remember. I think it was June because Money in the Bank was July. He made that jump over here to SmackDown back in June. And fast forward to now, and you look at how much Kane has developed in that period of time. We are truly looking at the best version of Kane. You know, a lot of people say Goldust kind of helped bring back this version of Kane. He gave him that parting gift, that kind of nasty looking mask and outfit. You know, an attempt was made to kind of try and... What the hell? Okay. An attempt was made to kind of try and bring Kane back to his former glory, and I think Goldust kind of awoke a monster. And it was upon leaving Raw and coming here to SmackDown that Kane was gifted back his original mask, bringing back his original self. It's a parting gift from Mr. McMahon, who I think kind of intended to set Kane off to destroy Friday nights. And I mean, yeah, he's done that, but he continues to hold that World Heavyweight Championship. That's going to be McMahon and The Rock's problem. If McMahon gets his way, that is. The Rock may not be WWE Champion by Survivor Series. We'll see how much he's enjoying it then.
Oh gosh, there's no telling how much damage that did. Triple H is a guaranteed Hall of Famer. Oh no! His shoulder just collided into the ring post. Would you look at this? You know, there's never been any quitting Triple H, and it's not going to happen here tonight.
Triple H showing that mean streak as he goes toe-to-toe with the face of SmackDown right now. Definitely don't underestimate either one of these two. Either one could come out on top, and I wouldn't be surprised. I don't feel like we've ever seen a face-off between Triple H and Kane in the past.
And that fist connects again. Man, DDT'd right on his face. Nicely avoided there.
And there's a clothesline attempt, but Triple H quick to reverse it.
Look at the presence of mind of Kane.
Look at these two go.
Kane controlling the head.
Those quick-paced power moves of Kane just don't seem to be able to connect on Triple H. Seems like he's getting more and more used to dealing with these brute-like types. You know, you got two people in this match right now whose arms aren't 100%. Neither one probably feeling particularly fantastic going into this. You can't help but wonder who that will and who that won't favor more.
Into the tie-up. Who's going to get the upper hand? Triple H from behind.
H now measuring the World Heavyweight Champion. Wondering if we'll see appearance from Randy Orton. I was really expecting some kind of retaliation. It almost seems tame of Randy Orton to not be here tonight.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action. Uh-oh, don't do anything stupid.
Kane getting in the face of Drew McIntyre. Whoa, that's the world champion you just punched, Drew. Well, he's not had a great night after failing to capture the tag team titles. Kane getting up in his face, and it seems like that was kind of the last straw. And it looks like Kane is going to be reintroduced to the very barricade Drew is behind. Smashed through the barricade. Kane now writhing in pain on the floor there, as Triple H may have just ended this match early. Kane is up. Kane is up as if nothing even happened. You don't see that recovery too often either.
Impressive combination of kicks. The cerebral assassin showing how he is always dangerous. And we're going back between the ropes.
Kane on spaghetti legs right now outside the ring as he gets back in the ring. The game right now seems to be very heavily in control of the world champion, but there you go. And Kane is calling to bring this one to an end. Up to his feet. Hand on the throat. Will he get it? Choke slam from hell. That is one of the most vicious choke slams you will ever see. And here's the cover. And Triple H kicks out at 2. Not a lot of people can do that either. Triple H now up to his feet. He's trying to fight back, but the world champion is on another level right now.
Triple H is feeling it.
And now Triple H is rolling. Getting move after move. He sends him off the ropes. Knee to the face. Connecting on Kane. There's that knee. Triple H could be moments away from pinning the world's heavyweight champion. And wow, what a speedy kick out from Kane.
And the boot connects with the abdomen. Kane has the headlock.
Fans seem really split on which one of these two they favor. What a clothesline by Triple H. Triple H signaling that he wants to drop Kane with a choke slam? Kane is not responding, and oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Triple H with a tombstone. And now Kane with a reversal, and he's going to show him how it's done. Tombstone pile driver.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
And Triple H kicks out. Good God.
Great move. The knee. Oh, what a painful
It is so rare that you see people kick out of a tombstone pile driver. That must have taken everything out of Triple H.
leg drop. And there are those educated feet.
Guy trying to show that he can take down the world's heavyweight champion. Kane, when he gets rolling, he is on another level of viciousness. It was so unlike him to see him victimized the way that he was at the hands of Brock Lesnar.
Backbreaker.
And as Kane drags Triple H's body to the center of the ring, this has got to be the finishing point of this match. Hand on the throat for the second time, a vicious choke slam. Feet away from the ropes, there it is.
Kane picks up the victory.
A very valiant effort by Triple H, but you just don't beat the world's heavyweight champion, Kane. Well, he is victorious here tonight. No sign of Randy Orton. I've been told that next week on SmackDown, Randy Orton will get his chance at retribution as he faces Kane one-on-one just 9 days before the World's Championship matchup. Hell in a Cell is getting closer and closer. This Sunday, Raw brings you Night of Champions. Be sure to check it out. Let me know if you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you didn't. Tell me what you did and didn't like, etc., etc. I'd love to hear some more feedback, and I'll see you guys at Night of Champions.